everyone, and welcome to What Up. This is a brand new show brought to you by Krakens Creations Network. My name is Jared, or Cornfed Kraken 93. Welcome. I'm going to do another fish tank video. I'm down to two, as I might have told you guys in the past. The girlfriend and I of 3 years have moved into an apartment, so I had to downsize from my 4 freshwater fish tanks to now 2. And I also have a beta bowl with a beta in it. So, yeah, you guys saw my last video, my freshwater tank, the blue rocks, everything like that. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. Today I'm going to do a video on this tank. This is a 29 gallon, might as well be 30 gallon freshwater tank. So far it's got 1 angel and 1 cory cat. So there was more than 1 angel in there at one point, but you know, the way the fish tank works is things live, things die. So there's down to 1, and he's pretty good size. He's probably 2 inches from bottom fins to top fin. He's got unique markings. As you can see down the bottom, if you can see from there, it's all like white rocks, but it looks more like a realistic bottom. I got tons. Most of the plants that you see in here, other than the ones that are attached to the centerpiece down here, they're all real plants. They're all living plants. I actually bought them in this package. Not sure what the name of them were, but they were a package of plants that you put in the water, and you're supposed to put them in the rocks on the bottom, and they grow up to be good-sized plants. They're all different types. I'm not sure of all the different types. I know that there's a lily pad type plant. I couldn't seem to get that one to grow. In my other tank, you see it, and it's pretty big in that one. But yeah, he loves them. It's an extra added life to it. I don't have a background on this tank. You might be able to see some of the wires in the back, but pretty much it's all plants and all natural. You know, looking at it, it's all of a natural habitat with the live plants and the fish. And I want to get a few more angels for this tank, a few more plants. The plants are darker than I'd like them to be. Through the process of moving, the tank was running for a while, and the plants just didn't have anything to clean it up. So, yeah, they got a little bit more algae on them now than what I'd like. But you know, the tank's set up. It's looking like it's gonna be pretty good. So I'm gonna add more fish to it, try to get the tank cleaned up, a little bit more plants in there, so it'll make it look nice. Alright, I'll take you guys right now a little closer view so you can actually see the fish themselves and see what I have going in the tank. Alright guys, here's a little closer view of the tank. As you can see, there is my angelfish. That's the one I was talking about. He's pretty big, as you can see. Like I said, he's got kind of unique markings with his, where he has that stripe down the side of his body and over his eye. The cory cat's in hiding underneath the log. But I'll show you guys a little bit more of the tank here. That's a whisper filter with a Tetra actual filter cartridge on the inside. I got a heater there. I got a nice long bubbler in the tank. That's an option. Most filters, if you get them graded for the right size tank, it actually filters enough oxygen through for most fish to be able to live fine with it. But I like the extra effect of the bubbler. Kind of takes your attention off the wires in the back right now, as opposed to not having a lot of plants in there to hide them. Like I said, not very entertaining in the fish life in there. The angelfish, he is one of my favorite fish. I just like the way that the angelfishes look, and a lot of people have the misconception that because their name is an angelfish, that they would be a kind fish. They're actually part of the cichlid family, and they're very aggressive. They're fine as long as you don't put them in there with certain fish. I wouldn't go putting them in with a lot of community fish. I'd really research the fish that do go good with them. It says that gouramis are okay with them. I had a gourami in the tank with this specific angel for a couple of weeks, and the gourami had abused the angelfish through my not paying attention to the tank like I should, and actually ate most of his fins. I saw this happening, so I took the gourami out and I had put him back in the other tank to where he originally came from, and where he seems to get along with them better. And I put him in there, and the angel, of course, I put fin repair stuff in the tank. They have stuff that you can get to help your fish to heal and stuff from stuff like that. I recommend it when you have something like this happen. As you can see, he came back from quite a beating, and he seems to be very happy in that tank by himself. I am going to try to put more angels in there with him because, you know, it's kind of boring just to have one angelfish, so I want to try to get one of equal size. That's another thing. You don't want to get one that's too much smaller than him because he's liable to pick on them. So yeah, you got to be really careful with angels because some might argue that they're community fish, but they are very aggressive. So, but I recommend them for anybody that's a beginner because this guy's been tough. He's been through quite a lot. So, and he's really bounced back from that really well. So I recommend them to anybody who's wants to start out with a tank and stuff like that. They do get really big. He will eventually probably outgrow this tank. So yeah, this is the freshwater tank. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's not that long, but you know, it's a good informative video. Anybody that'd like to start on a tank like this, anybody that has any questions, I'll be happy to answer what I can. All that I do is from experience, from personal, hands-on experiences. I didn't take a lot of information from the books. I started out just asking people at pet stores, even though you have to be careful there because sometimes they don't necessarily know what they're talking about, and every fish is different. Every fish that you get has a different mentality and a different personality, and they're liable to be different than what the experts might say they do. So you have to be careful with all of that. When you start up a new tank, I wouldn't go putting too many fish in all at once due to the tank's cyclage, and just you want to make sure that your behavior of your fish and know what they act like, so you don't put too many fish in there that are going to react to each other in a negative way. So yeah, any questions you guys have, comment down below. I'll be happy to share my information with anybody. Anybody that's looking to start up a tank, I would love to share some information with that. I can handle all kinds of things from dechlorination of the water to what to put in there, what to expect with certain types of fish. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. But anything that you guys have questions with, I'll either answer it or I can try to find some good information to help you out. So comment, subscribe to my channel, check out my later videos, anybody that's into gaming. I'm hoping that maybe the same time when I post this video, I'll be able to post another one as well. Anybody that's into gaming and Battlefield and Call of Duty, lots of new games coming out in the coming months. So subscribe, comment, and hope to see you guys again.